Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Y'all, I wanted to talk about some topics. I know, with the things happening in Syria and Turkey and all over the world, subhanallah, we see a lot of people showing some of their true colors, and their perspectives. And we have to be very careful of kufr perspectives. No matter how you feel, in Islam, we don't prioritize how we feel over what we know. And as Muslims, we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all powerful, and nothing that happens is outside of his decree. Anything that happens only happens within the will of Allah. This is a basic understanding of Islam and what it means to be God in general, a monotheistic religion. There's nothing that happens outside of the power of Allah, and Allah knows best for everybody. So whatever Allah wills is best for everybody, right? Khalas, that's it for that, right? And so and I've seen perspectives of some people trying to explain supernatural events, why they happen, and separate that from Allah's will. And this is kufr. We got to watch out for that. Straight up, this is kufr. We cannot do this. Remember, we use science as a way to better understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation. We don't use science to negate what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already told us, or what we already know about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's power and his creation, right? And remember, Allah knows everything. Becoming a Muslim, you already accept this. Allah knows everything, and he's all powerful. And everything he wills will happen. Everything that happens is within his will, And so we can't use science as a way to disprove or prioritize something above the Quran and the Sunnah, obviously authentic hadith. We can't do this. This is kufr, because Allah already knows everything about his creation, whereas we are trying to use science to learn more and better understand Allah's creation, and we cannot even do that perfect, because we already know science is flawed and not perfect, and it's always changing. Whereas what Allah knows, Allah's hikmah, Allah's knowledge, Allah's power, is not changing. It's always going to be there, always going to be the same, never changing, and it's always been that way, So we got to remember this. Don't get into the kufar perspectives, and separate knowledge and facts from feelings. And as Muslims, we have the alhamdulillah mindset. No matter what happens, adversity to you is just a test, and it could be Allah trying to negate some of the sins you committed in this dunya, so in the akhirah you won't have to pay for it. We're going to talk more about this in the second part of the video, inshallah.